Jesus drives out the legion. They came to the other side of the sea, then they arrived at the country of the Gadarenes, which is opposite Galilee. When Jesus came to the other side, into the country of the Gergesenes, Gadarenes, 2 people possessed by demons met him there, coming out of the tombs, exceedingly fierce, so that nobody could pass that way. When Jesus stepped ashore and when he had come out of the boat, immediately a certain man out of the city with an unclean spirit who had demons for a long time met him out of the tombs. He lived in the tombs. He wore no clothes and didn't live in a house, but in the tombs. Nobody could bind him any more, not even with chains, because he had been often bound with fetters and chains, and the chains had been torn apart by him, and the fetters broken in pieces. Nobody had the strength to tame him. Always, night and day, in the tombs and in the mountains, he was crying out, and cutting himself with stones. When he saw Jesus from afar, he ran and bowed down to him, and behold, they cried out with a loud voice and fell down before him, saying, "What do we have to do with you, Jesus, you Son of the Most High God? Have you come here to torment us before the time? I beg you, and I adjure you by God, don't torment me." For Jesus was commanding the unclean spirit to come out of the man. For he said to him, "Come out of the man, you unclean spirit." For the unclean spirit had often seized the man. He was kept under guard and bound with chains and fetters. Breaking the bonds apart, he was driven by the demon into the desert. Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" He said to him, "My name is Legion, for we are many." For many demons had entered into him. They begged him much that he would not send them away out of the country or command them to go into the abyss. Now on the mountainside there was a great herd of many pigs feeding far away from them. And all the demons begged him that he would allow them to enter into those, saying, "If you cast us out, permit us to go away into the herd of pigs. Send us into the pigs, that we may enter into them." At once Jesus gave them permission. Then he allowed them, and said to them, "Go." The unclean spirits demons came out of the man, went, and entered into the herd of pigs. And behold, the whole herd of about 2,000 pigs rushed down the steep bank of the cliff into the sea lake, and they were drowned in the sea and died in the water. When those who fed the pigs saw what had happened, they fled, and went away into the city and in the country and told everything, including what happened to those who were possessed with demons. The people went out and came to see what it was that had happened. Behold, all the city came out to meet Jesus. They came to Jesus, and saw the man who had been possessed by demons, from whom the demons had gone out, sitting at Jesus' feet, clothed and in his right mind, even him who had the legion, and they were afraid. Those who saw it declared to them what happened to him who was possessed by demons, and about the pigs, and told them how he who had been possessed by demons was healed. When they saw him, they began to beg Jesus that he would depart from their borders and region. All the people of the surrounding country of the Gadarenes asked him to depart from them, for they were very much afraid. Then he entered into the boat and returned. But as he was entering into the boat, the man who had been possessed by demons, from whom the demons had gone out, begged him that he might go with him and be with him. He didn't allow him, but Jesus sent him away, saying to him, "Go return to your house, to your friends, and declare what great things God has done for you, and tell them how the Lord had mercy on you." He went his way, proclaiming throughout the whole city what great things Jesus had done for him. He went his way, and began to proclaim in Decapolis how Jesus had done great things for him, and everyone marveled.